Mabuhay and welcome to Fil-Am Civic Action, your go-to podcast for all things Fil-Am pageantry, community, and culture. I'm Ernie Buo.
And I'm Bing Longakit. We're thrilled to have you with us today as we take another step closer to the big day, FACAI Miss Fil-Am Nevada USA 2026.
Yes, that's right, Bing. But today's episode is extra special. You know why? Because we're joined by not just one, but two amazing candidates. And they happen to be fraternal twins.
Yes,
Imagine that,
Ernie.
Bing.
Yes. Double the charm, double
Yeah.
the power. Please welcome Carmen and Larissa Magbual.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, so happy to be here.
Yes.
So let's start with the basics. Tell us a little about yourselves. Just please introduce yourselves because you're twins, both
Yes.
beautiful.
Thank you. My name is Carmen. We were both born and raised in Honolulu, Hawaii. We're both 23. I currently am in university pursuing a major in landscape architecture.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, my occupation is I am a front desk receptionist at a salon, but I definitely want to go to school for esthetician and wanted to do lashes and cosmetology as well. So,
Yes. And that was Larissa, right? Just want to make
Yes,
sure.
yes.
And the first who spoke was Carmen, right?
Yes.
So who joined first, or did you both decide together to join the pageant?
we both decided to join together. We heard about the pageant when our Ate Rebecca was in the first pageant. So we decided to do it this year.
And I believe that, like, growing up, we always had a sense of wanting to do something like this.
I see.
And now having the opportunity of it, we're very both grateful.
So you mean Rebecca Tudtud, right?
Yes.
She was the first runner-up in the very first
Yes.
pageant that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
She almost got the crown. That was so close, but yes, she did really well.
How did you know her?
We knew her. My mom works with her sister, Christine. And one year in December, she was like, "Oh, my sister's in the pageant, and I think you guys would love to be in it as well." So we just decided, like, let's give it a shot. Let's try.
Why not? Why
Do
not?
it for
Ernie?
fun,
not?
you know.
I mean, and
Yes.
you both are stunning, so
Yeah.
you deserve it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's not every year we get siblings, let alone twins, like I mentioned earlier, in the competition.
Yes, yes.
On what? The same category.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah.
It's
The Miss
Fil-Am.
Fil-Am.
It's really fun. It's very interesting. I'm so thrilled
Yes.
this year because of that. How has that shaped your experience so far? I know that we haven't started the practice sessions yet, but you know, what's the preparation and everything?
I'd say when my mom and we decided to go also to the FACAI events. We recently went to the gala and also to the picnic, and I really liked it, especially knowing of my culture as well.
I see.
Yeah,
Yes.
and to definitely add on top of that is just getting to know more about everybody in FACAI. We've been greeted so sweetly and so kindly, so just being able to, starting to feel comfortable going to these events, it's been an experience.
It's fun, I suppose, right? So what's the biggest challenge you've faced so far in this journey?
I definitely think it's, not being able to learn the language as much. We
yeah.
are, I believe, 4th or 5th generation born in the U.S. So having that and not being able to speak and not able to communicate as well as with everybody, it's definitely been a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
it's not too late to learn some basic Tagalogs, as you go
yes,
along the way.
yes.
As in,
What are some Tagalog words that you know so far? Yeah.
I know maganda umaga.
Oh, yeah, that's good morning. Yeah.
Mahal kita.
Oh, I love you. Yes.
The generic mubuhay.
Mabuhay. Yes, welcome.
Yeah, ate, kuya, nanay,
Oh, yeah.
tita, tito.
Lola, lolo.
Yeah, lolo, yes.
Starting very small.
Yeah.
and I think one of the most important things too, the opo, onpo.
Oh, yes.
Like
Oh,
a sign
yes.
of respect.
The honorific
So,
po and opo. Yes.
yeah. So I have a very interesting question too. So how do you support each other during? I know we haven't started yet the rehearsals, but you have seen it, or during rehearsals or workshops. So let's start with Larissa.
Yes. So although it is a competition, I love to help my sister also too with picking out her outfits, shoes, makeup advice, all that. So I definitely support her as well. Although it's a competition, I still support her.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it's actually a plus that you're both in the same competition.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Yeah.
you're going to support each other, right?
Yeah. How about you, Carmen? Yeah.
For me, like I don't know if you guys know, but I am the younger twin. So
You are.
By how many?
By how many minutes?
Okay. So it's an hour and 11
Oh,
minutes.
that-
oh, wow.
Yeah. My mom's a trooper.
Yeah, I
Wow.
can imagine.
Yeah, and we also do have our other brother as well. He's in Missouri. He's in the Air Force, so it's kind of hard being away from him. But I still get support with my sister.
I
So
see,
interesting, because I was from
Yeah.
St. Louis, Missouri. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I know it's still quite a few months away from the competition, but let's talk about gowns. Now, do you coordinate looks, or are you doing your own separate thing?
Oh yeah. I'd say we are doing our own separate thing, but also promoting ourselves as being individuals. Although it is so early, like you can tell, my sister and I are very different of how we dress and how we our looks.
So you're each other's critique, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
kind of a
best
plus
way
factor
possible.
for you both, yeah.
Do you go to the same store then? To
To shop for clothes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh well.
I would be like, I want to win.
Yeah, do want to win, but also I'll help you out.
Okay. Yeah, that's very interesting. One of the core values of FACAI, or the Fil-Am Civic Action International, to which I'm the president currently, and my co-host Bing is the
I'm
vice
VP,
president.
yeah.
Yeah, is promoting Filipino culture. So for Larissa and Carmen, what does being Fil-Am mean to you personally? Because I know that you're trying to learn Tagalog,
language,
but
yeah.
the language, but then again, the culture, because your mom definitely raised you Filipino.
Yes.
Yeah, Larissa.
Yes. So growing up, we didn't know the language. We did grow up knowing the food, and just definitely, I feel like being Filipino American, we do definitely give out the American, but we loved the Filipino culture.
I see, yeah.
I actually am starting to cook Filipino dishes. So
Oh, that's great.
I cook pork sinigang,
Oh, wow.
the Filipino spaghetti with the hot dogs.
The sweet one. The sweet
Yeah.
spaghetti.
And I'm and also making the desserts. So
Oh yeah.
So awesome.
How about
What
you?
kind of dessert?
so my Nana Vicky, she actually has a family secret recipe of puto, and my sister and I grew up eating puto a lot. So that's one of my favorites.
Be careful.
Be careful.
Be careful saying that in the Hispanic community. You'll be in trouble.
I want to share a personal story. Right, we were talking like I like puto in the restaurant, and the waiter was Hispanic. It's like he just
have
like
to
stopped
say
and looked at us like puto.
Yeah, and he was like, "Did you just call me that?"
I know.
So you know how to cook pancit, adobo, lumpia.
I'm learning. Yeah. My dad makes adobo, and my mom, she's making the pancit.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, to ask you, your parents are from where? Which part in the Philippines? Like which island are they from? Yeah.
So our mom's side is from Cebu.
Oh, Cebuano.
Oh,
Cebuano di ay.
Bing,
Pareho,
you know,
Bisaya man ming
mga
duha.
Bisaya man tabi mo yun. Sa
Oh,
mana.
yun.
Kay barag yung mother, di masiguro kay palubog Bisaya. I don't think she can speak. Does she speak the dialect?
No.
Your mom?
Oh, yeah.
How about your dad? Your dad is from which?
Our dad is
Part
from
of the
Ilocos
Philippines.
Norte.
Oh, Ilocano. Yeah.
Yes.
Good combination. North and South, united. But anyway, what's one Filipino value or tradition you want to keep alive in the next generation?
I'm not sure if it's like an actual tradition, but in our family, we would always have Sunday dinners.
Oh.
We would always bring like any types of food. People would make it or buy it, and we would all just gather together and just enjoy our time and company with everybody. I would definitely say that itself is a tradition for our
us.
family.
That's actually a really good tradition because nowadays families seldom eat together.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
Yeah, they're so busy, they don't have the common time to sit down and just eat together and talk among each other, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. So, all right. Let's have fun.
Yes. Fun time.
It's time for twin trivia, but you do not have to throw each other under the bus, okay?
Don't
Yeah,
think
this is just
for
for
long.
fun.
Not here, not now.
That's what comes into your mind, by the way.
We are going to ask some fun questions,
Yes.
and you'll point to who's who.
Yeah.
Like, who takes longer to get ready?
Point.
Larissa or Carmen?
Larissa. That's funny.
do.
Now, who's the better dancer? Carmen. Now let's go faster. Lightning round.
Yeah, I thought I saw you dance
Yeah.
at the Heritage.
Both are really good
Yeah,
dancers.
yeah,
both
really good
are.
dancers, yeah. Now
Oh.
let's do the lightning round.
But yeah, let's do this one too.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite Pinoy dish? And
One,
Carmen first.
2, 3.
For me, it's gonna be fish sinigang.
Larissa.
Sisig.
Okay.
Sisig. What kind of sisig?
Pork.
Pork sisig. Oh.
Yes.
Now I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Next question. Dream travel destination. Larissa.
Although it is not, I definitely do want to travel to the Philippines.
Yes.
I definitely want to go to Cebu and
Oh,
Manila.
yeah.
Have you been to the
I-
Philippines?
No, I have not. I haven't left the country.
Oh, I see.
So that would be definitely like my
That's
first
like,
travel
in
destination.
your bucket list. Right?
Yes.
How about you, Carmen?
For me, I want to say Hawaii because even though we're from there, what's best to go than home? Home sweet home, you know?
Hawaii is like the Philippines, actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like the
Without the humidity.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Correct.
No. Next question.
So, who's your role model? Let's start with Carmen.
My role model would have to be my papa. He's definitely been there through my ups and downs and making sure like I get to different places from like home to school and always been that number one support.
Oh, great. So, Papa's girl there.
Yeah.
How about you, Larissa?
It would definitely be my mom. My mom's been there with me since pretty much day one of also being competing. And then I'll say a lot of people like to say that I'm her mini-me.
I
So
see. So we got a father, Papa's girl, and a Mama's girl. there, right?
yes,
They're balanced.
we love Dad, but
That's great. Now, who's your pageant inspiration? Carmen.
I would have to say Miss USA. I've been
Oh.
watching the pageants live
Oh.
stream since I
Uh-huh.
was a young girl, so definitely would say that.
Miss USA?
Yeah.
Any person
Yeah.
in particular? Arbani Gabriel? Maybe?
I always root for
She's
Miss
Filipina.
Hawaii. So
Yeah, Miss Hawaii. Actually, there was Miss Hawaii, Miss Universe, right? That was
yes,
in the
I think so.
90s, I think. Yeah. How
Yeah.
about you, Larissa? Who's your
I'd
beauty pageant
say
inspiration? Yeah.
my pageant inspiration is Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
We grew up watching the Miss Universe
Right.
pageant. So seeing Miss Philippines and just wanting to be there one day, especially since although if I were to win this competition, I definitely do want to do international, state. So yeah, that's my inspiration.
Yeah, just like you both.
Yes.
Just like you both and your mom. There are so many beautiful girls out
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah, and everybody is beauty queen material. Yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of the Miss
Which
Universe from Hawaii, I think it was
That was
Brooke Lee or
Brooke
something.
Lee.
I think she was really good.
Filipina, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she was. Yeah.
Well, there's one more question
Yeah.
left.
All right. What's the other one? So here's another one. Very important. I
Very
think.
quickly.
One word to describe your twin. Do not put her under the bus. Like I said.
Save
Okay.
that for home.
Let's start with Larissa.
Okay, Larissa.
One word to
One
describe
word.
Carmen.
Adventurous.
I see.
Nice.
How about you, Carmen, or Larissa?
Bright.
Bright. Oh,
Right. Oh,
Great,
okay.
great words. Well, let's go deeper now. If you win the crown, what do you hope to achieve? Let's start with Carmen.
If I were to win the crown, I would definitely want to achieve being an inspiration, not only to, just people and Filipino Americans, but also maybe people that do. Sorry.
Take your time. Take your time. Yeah.
But also having people be able to get to know us, get to know who I am as a person.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Larissa? If you win the crown, what will you do? Yeah.
Like I said, I definitely want to do international and state. If I also win the crown, I definitely want to go to. I would definitely want to go to all the other FACAI events and talk a little bit about it. Wanting. I may be shy, but also too like very confident and show that other young adults could do this so as us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This pageant is really a great opportunity for you to foray into bigger international pageants. Like, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Carrie Lebeau, our current Miss
Miss
Fil-Am
Fil-Am
Nevada USA. I think she's
2025,
joining the
yeah.
Miss Nevada
Yes.
beauty
Wow.
pageant in August or something, right?
Yeah.
And then she can go on to be in the Miss USA pageant.
And our
This
very-
is a great
yeah.
start.
Yes.
And our very
Yeah.
first Miss Fil-Am Nevada USA 2024,
Correct.
Sarah Obal,
Yeah.
she went to Florida to compete in the Miss Universe competition,
Petite, and she won.
and she won Miss Universe Petite 2024.
And she started with us too.
Yeah, she was
That's
the very
so
first Miss
awesome.
Fil-Am Nevada USA. but,
That's
yeah.
correct. So what message? Yeah, what message would you give to other young women, especially those who might feel shy, just like what you have mentioned earlier, or unsure about joining something like the FACAI beauty pageant?
Yeah. I'll say be who you are and don't be scared to speak your word. Definitely, when I first started, I was pretty shy meeting all the other FACAI members and especially seeing or talking with our pageant directors. I definitely would say go to these events and you meet a lot of friends and
Yes.
yeah.
Carmen, yes.
Carmen.
For me, I would just say try to do it, like regardless of how you might feel, because it makes you feel stronger. Being able to be out here and with my sister right by my side, I'm very grateful.
That's great.
So
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we're not
So-
alone.
If I may share some words of advice, treat this competition as a journey,
Yeah.
have fun, learn from it, And to win is just a crown, like an additional bonus to all the
Correct.
things that you will be doing, you know.
Personality development.
Exactly.
You don't have any idea how strict Alexis is.
Alexis
She
is our
will
pageant
teach
director.
you how to walk
Yeah.
and even how to do makeup sessions.
exactly.
Yeah, it's
And
so
you will have a
awesome.
chance to do fashion shows at Macy's
Correct.
Yeah.
and other places
We're
too.
actually gonna be in the Macy's fashion show
Oh,
too.
correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're doing all these events, and we also when we were about, I'd say, elementary school age, we
Yes.
were in the Barbizon modeling
Oh,
agency
you
in
were
Hawaii.
there. Oh, I see. So you had
Yeah.
experience then.
So a little bit of experience,
This-
but
this
also
is-
too.
Yeah, this would be just like a walk, like a cakewalk or a walk in the park. Yeah, but anyway, so you two have such grace, energy, and heart. It's been a joy having you on the show, Larissa and Carmen.
Thank you so much.
yeah,
Yes.
thank you,
Thank you.
Larissa and Carmen. But before we wrap up, where can people follow your pageant journey online?
Do you have a website or a Facebook?
Yeah, we start with
page?
Carmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just started like an Instagram. It's Carmen L _ Larissa page. We're starting it, so nothing is really posted. We also have individual Facebook pages as well. Carmen Magbual and Larissa Magbual.
Okay.
And then our Instagram too. Mine is LUUHRISSA. So Larissa. So people say Larissa, or they pronounce my name wrong, so it's Larissa.
Okay, well, actually, may pahabol pa. We have a question for the both of you. So, what does Filipina mean to each of you, and how do you carry your Filipino heritage in your daily life? Larissa?
Yeah.
Let's start with you.
Like I said, I carry my Filipino heritage by knowing the language, cooking the food. I'll definitely say that, also wearing the outfit.
The outfit, yeah, the Filipiniana.
The Filipinian.
Yeah.
The one with the butterfly sleeves.
yeah,
kind of
Yeah.
balot saya and everything. Yeah. So, so our listeners, don't forget the coronation night is coming up. Support Larissa and Carmen. They've shared their social media sites. And let's celebrate our culture and show up with pride in October.
Yes, this has been FACAI in action. Again, I'm Ernie Buo.
And I'm Bing Longaki. Salamat.
Maraming salamat po.
And
Sus
see
Ginoo,
you.
salamat kayo.
And see you at FACAI Miss Fil-Am Nevada USA 2026.
It's gonna be at
Samstown
Samstown Live.
on October 25, 2025.
Yeah, October 25th. Yeah. So we'll see you there. We're expecting a lot of people, but then again, we have a preliminary competition
A
that
week
will be
before,
happening a week before at
Celebrity Center.
Celebrity Center.
Yes.
All right. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat po sa inyo dyan in the Philippines, and maayong
May buntag sa tanan, may gabi, yung gabi sa inyo. Until our next episode. Bye.
and those who are from Siargao, I was born there. Maradona buntag sa iso tanan did on. All right. Thank you.